Okay, so H2O2 is hydrogen peroxide, but you don't need to know that to solve the problem, but that's H2O2. And then we have water and then oxygen. So hydrogen peroxide, the same thing that's that like cleaner sanitizer, it just breaks down into water and then oxygen. Oh, and it does tell you it's hydrogen peroxide, so that's cool. All right, so find the delta H. For all of these problems, you're always doing the same thing. You're always trying to figure out the number for them. Okay, what do we need to flip, if any? Val, what do you think? A, yeah, let's flip A, right? Because the hydrogen peroxide is on the product side. We need it on the reactant side. So I'm going to write it. Again, here's our little line for the products and the reactant divider. So H2O2. And then I'm going to take H2 plus O2. Delta H equals 187. All right, so now we flipped it. We flipped the sign. Does this look good? Okay, now what do we do? What do we do next, Abir? That's okay. Yeah, that sounds good, right? I feel like that sounds good because look, there's two of these, right? Two hydrogen peroxides, there's only one over here. So we're probably gonna have to double everything or double something, right? You can do this now, or you can wait till the end and then double it. So there's a few different ways to do this. I'm gonna double it here and we're gonna see what happens. We might have to redo it and fix it, but that's okay. So if I double everything here, now there's 2's in front of everything. But you also have to double this number as well. So we're just, for right now, I'm just gonna put times 2. All right, when I deal with the calculator, I'll double that as well. Okay, next up, what else do we have to do? Olivia, what do you think?
We have to cross out the hydrogens and oxygens.
Okay, so if we cross out the hydrogens right now, we'll still have an extra hydrogen, right? And then with the oxygens, we'll have like 1.5 oxygens, right? So there's something we need to do first. What do you think it is? Yeah, other Olivia.
Double B.
Double B, good. Double B. All right, so that'll give us 2 of these. Doubling a half makes it 2 over 2, right? Which is the same as just 1. So by doubling this, we get rid of the half. And then we double the water. And then we'll have to double the number as well. All right, now let's see what happens when we cancel some stuff out. If we, and let me change the color to make it a little bit easier to see. Now we have 2H2 and 2H2. We have 1 oxygen and 2 oxygens. So that's going to get rid of this 1 oxygen and then get rid of the second oxygen. Anything else cancel out? I don't think so, right? We have H2O2. We have 2 waters. We have an oxygen. Okay, awesome. All right, so we had to switch something, we had to flip something, and then we also had to double a couple things in there as well. Any questions with that before we move on to the numbers? No? All right, cool. Let's move on to the numbers. So each of these numbers we have to double, and then we add them up. So negative 285.8 times 2 plus, I'm going to put parentheses to make it a little easier, 187.9 times 2, close those parentheses. I got negative 195.8. Anybody else get that? All right, awesome. So delta H equals negative 195.8 kilojoules. And that gave us our answer for that one. This is almost as hard as they get, where you have to flip them and then maybe double them or divide by something. All right? Everybody okay with that?